right, so you guys can play with it as well. All right, the next tool that I give you guys, FinViz. I get a lot of trading ideas from FinViz. You come in, make a free account. I'm not on any account. I just use it the way it is. Some of the things that I personally like, one of my secrets is I like when there's a 20-day high and low. If I'm looking for highs like bullish stocks that I feel has strong momentum to the upside, I may say new high. And if I do a 52-week new high, this is going to run stocks. There's 107 of them, right? If I change this, there's 107. If I change this to new low, and then I put new low, there's 56. So that tells me that the market right now is trending in the up direction without even looking at a chart, right? I got new high, and I go over here to my price, and I filter it from the most expensive stocks, right? So then I look at some of these things. Deck Outdoors, WMT, RE. I heard of RE before. Then I come over here to my charts, and I type in RE, and I look at this. And I say, oh, man, look at this. New 52-week high. There's no resistance to the upside, right? If I zoom out and I play a breakout right here, and my stop out was down here, we could technically still come up to here from our measured move. There's still plenty of movement for us to come up. One of two things are going to happen. One of them, price may roll over and revisit because we know we can't push up forever. Or two, we're going to keep trending to the upside. Knowing that this stock is extremely bullish, right? What makes it bullish? Well, we're above the 7. We're above our 55 right here. This is a perfect recipe for bullishness. This would be a no man's zone. Perfect recipe for expansion to the upside. Here's no man's zone, right? Here's perfect example of expansion to the upside. Didn't happen, right? You got huge expansion to the upside. You got none. Huge expansion to the upside. That's a pretty good probability. You got a 66% edge right now to get large moves, right? And that's if you just looked at it like that. I personally wouldn't take that trade. You guys know how I like it. When we do the weekly hit list, I wait for it to break the previous day's fib 100% level, which is the previous day's high. So like something like I would do something just like this. I would like this candle right here. We closed above it. I'd put an alert right there. We broke above it. I'd put my stop right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 days. I'd get a winner out of that. And I'd buy 2 weeks of time. If you bought a little bit more time, you would definitely get a winner. Right here, perfect example. Another one. I'd wait for a breakout right here on this day. We get it. I'd put a stop down there. I'd be risk-free on some of my plays. And then I'd hold a runner, and you get a grand slam out of it, right? That's extremely, to me, this is extremely bullish stock. Now the $1 million question is how far and how fast is it going to keep going to the upside, right? Let's come back to our list. What's another one? RE. We just looked at that one. Never heard of that one. I heard of 5. We check 5 out. Wins on this list. If I remember correctly, I believe if we go back here to the alerts, the weekly hit list, what did that have on it? Win. No, it didn't have Win on it. It did not. UPS, IBM, and SPY. Win is on this. So then I'll come back to my chart. I look at Win, WYNN, and let's move it back over here. Win, same thing. Look, we're trending up, extremely bearish. Weekly hit list, we have SPY on it. Why do we have SPY on it? Well, look what happened to SPY. Clear drawing. This was Sunday. This was Monday. This is Tuesday. I wanted to take a break here. As soon as the market opened up, we confirmed long. You could have taken a trade on it off the weekly hit list. To me, the momentum is extremely bullish, and it still is. Tomorrow, I'll be looking for another trade if we break today's high right here. So I'm actually going to put an alert on it right now. I'm going to press create an alert at or above buy calls, right? If you would have done this today, or I'm sorry, yesterday, and you would have taken the 390s or 91s or 92s, what you can do is to build confidence. You come here to the option chain and you can type in SPY. You buy 2 weeks of time, which we could go with 10 days because we know 2 of those days already went off. And depending on what you want to risk, if you can risk $400 or $500, you're good. But if you have a smaller account, you could go as little as out here to the delta where it's 20 cents, 25 cents. So everyone could take and be involved in this, right? You come down here and you copy this and you come back to the chart and you paste this just off the weekly hit list, Control V. What's the option do? You would have bought this option right here. Over here's the option prices. You would have bought the options at $208 and they went up in one day to $328. You bring this back to what did we say it was? 328. 328 minus your cost entry of 209. There is $119 divided by your cost basis of $209. There was a max potential to get 56% ROI in one day. Put a DCG in the box if you and your account would be happy with that. And that's just finding stocks that have very strong momentum and doing that. And all I do is I go to that site that I just shown you, and that's one of my secrets that I'm sharing with you guys. So if I'm going to share with you guys, then I want you guys to contribute. If you find something that you like, be sharing it with the rest of us, right? We go back here to our FinViz again. We look for our new highs. So now we got some stocks we can keep a lookout. Like we'll keep an eye on. So we'll keep this in the chat. Hey, what up, Darrell? You funny. We got SPY that we can keep an eye on because it's bullish. We got WIN, WYNN, and we can find something else. And this is what I do to prep myself. We got WWE. That thing, man, that thing beat earnings or what? What happened there? WWE, the wrestling gig, right? Jeez. Once again, it's at a high right now. I'll keep an eye on this. If we break this out, I'm going to put an alert. Create an alert. Buy calls, 2 weeks of time. So now we got WWE, right? Now we got 2 stocks or 3 stocks that we can keep an eye on and have a bias to day trade these tomorrow. And if they break the ceiling, guess what? We good. If they don't, then we never take the trade. So tomorrow, this could fall down and never break out, and that's totally fine. You know what I mean? We also had an inside bar break, so I'd expect more expansion to the upside, but it's all good. Then I come back here to the same exact site again. I come down here and I'll press new low, 52-week low, last 20-day new low, and we'll see what comes up.